Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Krisztina. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor and subscribe, like, and comment below. Anything, even a thank you, going to help me with the algorithm, which is going to help me further to create more podcasts for you guys. Today, I'm here with Jupiter-Pluto trine, which is actually happening today on June 3rd. And if you would like to also have some, if you available at night and you want to go out tonight and check the planetary alignment, right now you can see at least 6 of them on the sky, all of them going to be above. And you can see many of the planets tonight with naked eyes also. So this is just something which gonna occur today and tomorrow. But also what I wanted to mention, Jupiter-Pluto trine haven't happened 270 years, especially, I mean, the trine happened before, but Pluto in Aquarius, Jupiter in Gemini haven't happened 277 years. Also, tomorrow we have another beautiful what is that aspect, which is Venus and Sun conjunction. And also we're going to actually Mercury and Jupiter conjunction in Gemini happening. So we have a lot of emphasis on Gemini. So if you're new to my channel, you should know I built up my readings. I'm going to start usually with a quote or two. Then after that, I'm going to analyze the archetype of the energy because of if you're new to astrology, then you are capable to learn more things. And if you are actually as someone who is an astrologer professional, or like you have already your own practice, you can repeat those things, and actually it's going to help you to not to forget, right? Because repetition is very, very important during studying. So, but if you don't want to listen the mundane, then you can go just because I'm gonna timestamp everything and go to your sign and just actually listen to your sign. How can it play out for you? But usually I talk a little bit about mundane for the collective. How can it play out? Some kind of specific examples also I can give. I can brainstorm over here, and also sometimes I bring in fixed stars and also the Sabian symbol as well, asteroids as well, and sometimes I bring in countries for example, usually right now I'm really obsessed with Israel, Palestine, Ukraine, and Russia, and Taiwan and China, and of course America. I live in America, but usually I give a comprehensive understanding. And if I know one country has actually in the same degree and like planets in Gemini, or where the eclipse is happening or the trine is happening, then usually I mention those countries as well. Right now, I really want to just go with an average reading for you over here. So let's talk about, okay, so let's start with a quote right now. And I have chosen Socrates for you. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Because did you hear that? Where your energy goes, where your vibration goes, that's where your thinking goes, that's where your energy goes. So actually, if you fighting the old pattern, you cannot create anything new, because you're going to be exhausted by fighting the old. Start to build something new, and immediately you are capable to change your life if you are capable to change your thinking. So definitely the quote reflects the transformative power of Pluto, and it is combined with Jupiter expansive energy. So it could emphasizing the importance of embracing change and focusing on growth and not on lost in the past. So the trine between Pluto and Jupiter in astrology is highly favorable aspect that combines the transformative power of Pluto with the expansive and optimistic energy of Jupiter. This aspect generally signifies significant growth, transformation, and new opportunities that come through deep change and understanding. Many times we need to understand actually what's going on. We need to understand our subconscious and what's driving us and who are our enemies. And that's the only way we are capable to do transformation and create something which is actually going to be positive for us in general. So, if we are checking actually the archetype of Pluto, as I said, Pluto is ruling the eighth house of Scorpio, everything about transformation. Some old books also said Pluto is also associated with Aries. At the very beginning, when they discovered Pluto, they thought it's ruling Aries because of the energy of Pluto. But, as more as we know about Pluto, we are associated with the dwarf planet, with Hades, and with the eighth house with Scorpio, the underworld. So yes, it is regeneration, it is power, it is transformation. Pluto representing anything to do with death, anything to do with detective skills as well, like researching as well, psychology as well. Pluto, as it rules the eighth house, it also rules sexuality. It also rules your psyche, your occult studies, and also Pluto is associated with a cult as well. So Jupiter, in the other hand, is the fairy godfather. Jupiter is Santa Claus. Jupiter is really generous and really giving. Jupiter rules the ninth house in daytime, Sagittarius, and at nighttime rules Pisces. So definitely it is associated with religion and associated with spirituality. Jupiter is always expanding, it's still expanding, it's keep growing, right? The planet Jupiter. So, and guys, Jupiter and Pluto, actually, it was 2022, January 12th, when it started a new synodic cycle in Capricorn, because they conjuncted, and the synodic cycle always starts with conjunction. And Jupiter and Pluto conjunction or trine is associated with wealth, with big transformative wealth, a lot of money, other people's money, banks, stock market. So definitely on the stock market, it could give optimistic increase as well. And whatever Jupiter rules in stock or Pluto rules in stock. And also because it's in Aquarius and in Gemini, we have to see also the sign and what the sign rules in stock as well. So when we are analyzing, you have to base your analysis on the planets, the harmonious aspect, because it's a trine, so it's a granted opportunity, it's a Jupiterian energy, it's a blessing. And then you are also, what is the planet rules? Does it rules two signs in daytime and nighttime? And what is the difference between the two? And also the houses it rules. So you analyze all of that, and then you are capable to do a brainstorm over here. And I always mention that as above, so below, the energies could bring out positive and negativity as well. Usually, because it is a trine, it's a very positive aspect over here. However, Pluto is involved. Pluto could be really transformative, powerful. It is power struggle as well, even with trine. And Jupiter is expanding everything. So obviously, this could bring in some kind of a negative issue as well, even if it's trine, but usually we are focusing on the positive. When I mention anything negative, I mention that because you are capable to prevent or prepare for the negative energies. And if you prepared, you are capable to prevent it, right? So I'm giving you actually a snow gale in a snowstorm, so you won't die from freezing. So yes, Jupiter influence on beliefs, philosophy, higher learning, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius in the ninth house, long distance traveling, and in the 12th house, spirituality and also philosophical insight rules the underprivileged as well. Anything to do with jails, nursing retreats, and addiction. So definitely this is the time when people may seek deeper truth and more profound understanding of lives. And it could, like any kind of studying could lead to transformative enlightenment, because as I said, Jupiter rules the ninth and 12th house as well. And because Pluto also researches, and Pluto in the eighth house is your subconscious, and you are looking deeply into, like your traits and your DNA, and what did you inherit from karmic relationship and from your karma, from your past, from previous life. And then you are capable to understand yourself more. So Pluto in eighth house rules wealth and resources, right? It is other people, resources, shared money. It is bank, it is wealth, it is anything to do with stock market. And Jupiter is luck. So it does bring abundance in, it does bring financial growth. So, during this time, it is like could start a successful investment, and it could be really great for new project, but it have to be some kind of material project with material gains. For example, where right now Jupiter and Pluto trine, we're going to have also Uranus going Gemini in 2025, just dips in, and 26, it's going to stay there for 7 years, and it's going to trine with Pluto as well. And planets, when planets go into Gemini, like Venus, Mercury, and going to actually activate the point where Jupiter, Pluto trined, and Gemini, Aquarius, I told you we have to analyze the sign as well. And because it's happened a long time ago, it's always going to reactivate that kind of degree point. So we have to analyze that as well. And when Uranus and Pluto going to trine, that is going to regain and increase that Jupiterian energy, because first Jupiter, Pluto trine, and it's going to activate that energy later on in 2 years. And actually, I'm gonna make another video because I want to talk about also the midpoint of Pluto and Jupiter trine, and the midpoint is actually going to be 1 degree 0 to 1 degree in Aries, which is actually the world axis, okay? The world axis is 0 degree cardinal, but it's going to be the Saturn-Neptune conjunction there. So the midpoint of Saturn-Neptune conjunction gonna be of this Jupiter-Pluto, or later on Pluto-Uranus trine, and it's going to bring in a whole new entire world and regime and leadership and a new kind of humans on earth as well. So we're going to talk about that later. We changing, could be scary for some who actually not flexible, especially for fixed sign. And I mentioned that in my previous videos, we also actually entered the period 9 in Feng Shui, which is actually a fire energy, which is a lot of transformation and a quick energy. So you will have to be able to go with the changes and go with the flow. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you guys. So I just want to tell that. So this aspect can enhance one's ability to lead and influence others positively. It's a powerful time for leaders to do some kind of meaningful reforms and inspire others. A lot of people going to be overconfident and also assertive. Don't forget, Jupiter could be a little bit cocky. and overconfident. So you don't want to actually hurt other people's feelings, like lecture them all the time, using your power to influence others, like make sure you keep your integrity. And like Pluto is in Aquarius. We were talking about that. I made a video of Pluto in Aquarius, and it is a really comprehensive video over there because there is a lot of technological breakthrough. And I was talking about the history when Pluto was in Aquarius before. And this is definitely great for technology. Um, like increase actually the knowledge about technology, and it's a very advanced communication in technologies, and enhance the connectivity and the information sharing globally. So the next generation going to use quantum internet, or what else, holographic communication devices. So it could be scary, but you will be also capable, because Pluto is death, and you will be capable to bring back your loved ones in a holographic forms. And it's either going to help you heal, or deal with the pain, someone who lost their children, or it's going to make it more miserable, maybe never let it go. So we will see how is it going to affect us. Some will get help, some will definitely going to suffer more, but definitely we're going to have some kind of holographic communication devices here. And because of Jupiter in Gemini, anything to do with educational reform, and I love that. And because Jupiter in Sagittarius rules globalization, it rules the world, it rules international relationships. So it could indicate some kind of global virtual classrooms. The IB programs could go virtual in internet, for example. People actually, it could be anything to do with virtual reality. So the virtual reality classrooms, you don't need to attend in the class, but somehow you put on that glasses and you will feel your classmates over there. You feel like you are actually in a classroom and engaging in person. So yeah, it could be. I don't know if you have ever seen the series of oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go back to it. I forget that is a but Westward, yes. So it could create a Westward for us. Also, we're going to have some kind of scientific collaboration, right? Because of Jupiter in Gemini. Gemini, anything to do with contract. And Jupiter is high education. Gemini is lower education until high school, but also contract, right? So this could be a formation of global scientific alliances focused on solving major issues, anything with climate change, anything with pandemic, also sustainable energy, that is very, very important as well, and leveraging shared resources and data. Um, Also on social media evolution, I would actually will see more podcasts coming on. New social media accounts. So maybe Facebook is old and dated. It had to renew itself over and over again. Or, definitely new platforms, also it's not YouTube, but, something very similar going to come up. And, the ethical AI in social media, for example, integration of ethical AI algorithms in social media platforms to promote healthy interaction, reduce misinformation, and protect users' privacy is possible during this time, because this is a trine, this is a positive aspect. And also because of Pluto is research, Aquarius, anything to do with the space as well. So it could be some kind of advanced space mission as well. But Pluto also rules the underworld. And Aquarius not only ruled by Uranus, but Saturn as well. And Saturn could be anything to do with submarines. And right now they're going to let the other submarine go under and check the Titanic, right? Not like a year ago, one of them exploded, whatever, but they're going to have another mission. So because of because of Aquarius ruled by Saturn and Uranus, one could go to actually space mission, the other could go and explore and research the water because of, like we don't even know the depth of the ocean. We never been capable to go very, very deep and discover over there. And because of it's ruled by Uranus, definitely it's not only space mission, but we're going to have more UFO sighting as well. But yeah, initiating space missions definitely, and exploring Mars. And you know what Elon Musk said, he wants to actually colonize the Mars with 1 million people by 2050. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But I truly think it's going to come up, and especially when Uranus going to reach this point when Jupiter is right now in 2025 and 26 on. There going to be also smart cities, urban development. Why? Because of Aquarius's rules, like tribes. It rules the 11th house, rules tribes and living in tribes. And because Pluto is there, those could be like some kind of smart cities built up, or maybe they're going to build cities with using all the resources of the where it's geographically the city gonna build on, or they're going to use technology, they're going to print houses, and then we're going to solve the humanitarian issues, like for example the camp for like people who has to refugee camps or homelessness going to be solved by this kind of urban cities and urban development and smart cities. Transportation also going to change. It's going to be more like public services and enhancing quality of life for residents, especially for humanitarian project, definitely going to be efficient. And because of Uranus Aquarius can use Uranian energy, so that could be like some kind of innovative energy. So even transportation could be very, very quick. Maybe we're going to teleport during this next 7, 8 years, we're going to be capable to teleporting. Why not? And healthcare, there could be some kind of new healthcare innovation here. For example, personalized medicine. And I was talking in my previous videos over there, guys, personalized medicine, like you don't have to go to the doctor. You go to your computer, you're going to have little devices actually connect with your computer. You can also check, like a little bit of pinch and put a drop of blood. And from a drop of blood, they're going to be capable to analyze everything. And you're going to bypass, like waiting and going to the doctor's office and those kind of very demanding situation with big pharma and the doctor's office over there. So the AI going to analyze it, and you will be, like, okay, you have to go and get this medicine or this herb. Do you want to go holistic? Do you want to go Western? Do you want to do integrative medicine? So that's going to be your own choice, but it's going to give you multiple options, and you can follow the protocol. So very personalized, right? So definitely going to improve health and reducing side effects. So, big pharma could be out from this game right now. I'm very happy for that. Environmental policies, like Uranus, Pluto in Aquarius could be some kind of global green initiative. So anything to do with green technologies, recycle project, something with comprehensive environmental technologies, something drastic to reduce carbon emissions, or drastic to reduce actually littering and plastic usage also. Reversing ecological damages. So this is going to happen right now, and I'm truly, truly, truly happy about that. The currencies is going to go to digital. So I told you before, like 2 years ago, we're going to bypass banking, right? Because Pluto went in Aquarius, so we are bypassing banking. It's not going to be centralized power anymore. The power going to belong from groups. And for example, blockchain technology revolutionizing financial system, enabling more secure, transparent transactions would be actually, we're going to adopt to it. And digital currency is going to be very important. Cryptocurrency is going to be really, really increasing in values and accepted by the public. Digital art's going to also flourish. AI came in, so for example, virtual museums, you don't have to go to the museum. You put on actually the virtual reality, the VR glasses, and you're capable to see all the beautiful impressionist and all the beautiful painting, and you don't necessarily have to go to Italy to like to see it in person, that you are capable to culture yourself through virtual reality, which is sad also, but there is a lot of people who are who would like to study, who would like to see things like that, and never capable to have money to travel or the courage to travel, or they don't know how to. A lot of people I talk to, they don't even know how to, so they gonna be okay with this virtual form of museums and interaction. And then transportation also, we were talking about that, the Hyperloop transportation system before, when I told you Pluto going to Aquarius in another video. It's going to actually significantly reduce travel time between major cities. So that is a new system innovation coming in transportation as well. And the political movement, the global governors, global government is coming up. So one big global government, it is like not, and it could be very bad. But also, if we are capable to keep our cultural backgrounds and anything to do with our cultures, it would be maybe good, because then we are capable to keep the peace if it's one government. And maybe we're going to be one big human family with the rights is equal for everyone. And actually collaborate in something else, not in wars and fighting all the time, but how to save Mother Earth, the Gaia. Who knows what's gonna be good for us, but I hope something better coming up for us. Yes, so as I said, AI doctors definitely could be there for us. What else? Yes, cybersecurity, because right now, because of Jupiter also rules hospitals in the 12th house, Pluto in Aquarius, anything to do with like humanitarian projects, but Pluto is there. Pluto could be Hades, like it could be naughty, it could be like cyber attacks. So there is definitely going to have a lot of cyber threat and a lot of cyber attacks. They're going to as I said before, steal data from major hospitals, or try to actually bribe the hospitals. Otherwise, they're going to cut off all internet, and then they're not going to be capable to do surgeries, and then they have to pay the bribe price or something like that. But with this Jupiter and Pluto trine, they are going to be capable to have some kind of technology which is protecting the sensitive data. There has to be something before, like, all right, there is cyber attack, so we need to protect this, but definitely they're going to come up with something which is going to helping to protect the data. Yes. What else could happen over here? Pluto is anything to do with mining and fossils, fluor as well. And because of Nep Jupiter rules Pisces and Taurus with Neptune, which is oil. And but right now Pluto is in Aquarius, and that is a breakthrough with renewable energies, with technology. So we're going to be capable to use solar cells and fusion energy. And we're going to bypass the fossil fuel and decrease the use of fossil fuel for sure. Artificial intelligence, you have to know how to use AI. Because if you won't know and if you don't grow with it, I'm telling you, you will be screwed. So you have to really learn how to AI and work with it. And that is going to be also mental health awareness and campaign against or with it, because of Jupiter also rules the 12th house, which is mental health issues. So, and Pluto is power. So there we will have support system worldwide to actually for better access to mental health services during this time. And this is not only today and tomorrow, it's a synodic cycle. So it's gonna also, right now it's trining, but later on it's gonna oppose, and it is going through conjunction, sextile, square, trine, quincunx, and opposition, and again. So it is a synodic cycle, but I'm telling you, it is going to bring in awareness for mental health issues. There could be a lot of global festivals, and because of, we are capable to celebrate diversity right now and promote cross-cultural understanding and also foster global unity during this transit as well. Because of Uranus is humanitarian, Pluto is there like the tribes itself, and because it's a trine with Jupiter, and Jupiter is, cultures, rules the cultural, the international relationship and different cultures, different nations. That's why we are going to be capable to celebrate the diversity of, in global festivals. Okay, we were talking about sustainable energies. We were talking about, what kind of specific outcome could come up with this trine. In personal level, there are going to be opportunities for healing and regeneration, both physically and emotionally. Also, this is excellent time for learning and actually do some kind of psychology study, esoteric study, anything to do with researches, anything to do with detective fields as well, if you would like to. Definitely a very deep spiritual awakening going to bring this trine, a profound shift in our belief system. And eventually, it's going to lead to a greater spiritual growth and understanding, eventually, not just yet. The social structure could undergo positive reforms, you see, because of Jupiter rules anything to do with higher education, and Pluto in Aquarius, there could be Aquarius ruled by Uranus, which is social unrest, and Pluto over there, like against the war, against the genocide, for the Palestinian people, against the war in general. So it could bring in another hippie movement, just like we have happened with Vietnam's before. Yes, so pretty much it is positive, it is technological advancement, it is environment advancement, anything to do with AI doctors, anything to do with the society definitely going to grow and expand, and the transformation going to be quick and progressful. But someone who is not capable to change could take it very, very hard. So that's why I told you guys, you must learn how to use computer, how to use social media, how to use AI, and learn every day. Otherwise, it's gonna be a disaster. So here it is. I'm going to mention each individual sign right now, and I'm going to mention also where is it going to take place for you guys. So Aries rising, Jupiter going to be in your 3rd house and Pluto in your 11th house. 3rd house, anything to do with your neighborhood community, anything to do with niece, nephew, aunt, uncles, anything to do with your younger siblings, anything to do with your neighbors, the car vehicle, skill-based study. And 11th house is your dreams and wishes gained from your career, luck, the house of luck, and your social circle. So forming influential connection within social and professional networks, leading to new opportunities and collaboration. Also taking on a leadership role within community or in your neighborhood could be possible for you as well. Transformative learning, enrolling in a course, because 3rd house is a course or workshop that significantly enhances communication skills and also your perspective about the world. Gaining a substantial following on social media. So if you are YouTubing, if you are on social media platforms, you're capable to influence and you're capable to be an advocate for important causes. Technological advancement, being part of a team, developing cutting-edge communication technologies or platforms. You can actually come up with an app or a software during this time, guys. So just go ahead and try to be a pioneer. And Aries, you are capable to be a pioneer. All right, Taurus rising, sun and moon. It's going to happen. Jupiter is in your 2nd house. Pluto is in your 10th house. So career and your values, your personal money. That 2nd house is your income, your earnings, your values, the food, what you eat, right? 10th house is your career and public image. So achieving a significant promotion or career milestone resulting in increased income and recognition. You can also make a successful investment that leads to substantial financial growth and stability. Gaining public recognition for professional achievements, enhancing reputation and status. You are capable to become a politician during these times. You are capable actually to raise money for some of your project. You are capable to lead transformative project at work. And also you are going to be very effective financially, and you're going to make long-term investment, and you're going to learn some kind of new financial strategies that going to secure your future, your financial future, going to bring in security. All right, Gemini rising, sun and moon, Jupiter is in your 1st house. That's everything about you. That is your ego, yourself, your inner self, and the way you represent yourself for the outer world. Pluto in your 9th house. 9th house ruled by Jupiter, right? And Pluto in your 9th house, anything to do with older siblings, study, like higher education, anything to do with international relationship, your passport, your visa, your green card, your citizenship, anything to do with like diplomacy and diplomatic work, anything to do with foreign countries, learning another language, older siblings, and long distance traveling. You will undergo a significant personal transformation that boosts confidence and personal growth. Also, you can engage in international projects, something to do with travel, but actually can expand your horizon and influence the way you are looking at the world right now. You can actually become a foreign citizen, you can move abroad, you can get a passport, you can start to travel, and you can start either to learn a language or teach a language in foreign countries as well. Pursuing any kind of education, something with philosophical studies, something with higher education, something what is lead to profound personal insight and development. You are, because ninth house also writing and publishing, so you are capable to write a book or publish a book, something significant, and you can also start to do something on TV media and YouTube channel, because podcast and YouTubing is ninth house as well. Definitely, there is a deep spiritual understanding, and you are seeking actually for spiritual growth and some kind of new philosophies as well. All right, Cancer rising, Sun and Moon, Jupiter is in your 12th house. 12th has anything to do with your hidden enemies, subconscious. It is your house of art, because, it is writing something with a movie script. And, it's ruled by Neptune, which is higher octave of Venus. So it is art itself, but also the underprivileged as well. Pluto in 8th house, well, it is in its own house. 8th house, shared resources, death, sex, and taboos, and anything to do with bank and stock market and psychology as well. So it rules a lot of things. Definitely, there could be some kind of psychological healing taking place. You can find a therapist, and what is going to help you. It could be a sex therapist, or it could be any kind of therapist who is helping you with your transformation. Also, inheritance could coming, or you might going to be sign a prenup, or maybe you had some kind of medical malpractice and you're going to get rewarded right now for that. Definitely, it's bringing financial stability from other people's. And also, you are capable to go for a spiritual retreat or practice something over there in inner transformation, maybe something with ayahuasca mushrooms, anything with that, and it's a breakthrough for you. So researches or investigation project would go on. Maybe you were hacked, and right now you are capable to find who hacked you or who took money from your bank account. It's also going to bring in transformation in your relationship as well, in personal relationship, and with hidden enemies as well. You're capable to find out who are there, and who are they, and you're capable to fight against them. All right, Leo rising, Sun and Moon, Jupiter in your 11th house, Pluto in your 7th house. It is forming influential business or personal partnership that drive mutual growth and success. 11th house is your hopes and wishes, gains and luck, and your social circle. The 7th house, anything to do with your partnership and also your clients as well, and your alliances and legal matters. So leading and participating in social advocacy groups that affect significant change within the community is also possible. Public speaking, gaining opportunities to speak publicly and leading seminars, influencing large groups, and you can actually be an advocate, and you can actually lead people with your transformative ideas. You are also capable to actually get married or engage during this time, or get a really good business partner for yourself who is going to help you with further financial growth. And it is collaborating with others, collaborating with because it's in the 11th house, so that is a social media platform. So you might going to either do a social media account, perhaps you are the one who is going to actually develop a new YouTube channel, something like that. Virgo rising sun and moon, it's going to happen in your 10th house and Pluto in your 6th house. So that is work and career. 10th house, anything to do with your public image, and Pluto is in your 6th house, which is also anything to do with your work as well. Achieving significant professional milestones that enhance career, reputation, and status. Undertaking transformative health and wellness routine, because 6th house also your health and also your rental properties and your pet as well. But definitely you're going to go and lead a life where you can actually improve your health. And your workplace also going to be a lot more peaceful somehow, or more rich, or you're going to become and be a leader, a CEO. You can have some kind of take on to some kind of leadership role. This is good. You become a CEO, as I said before. You definitely can make career changes. So if you were like very, very upset at your career, then it's a blessing ending and you restart something new there, which could give you long-term satisfaction and success. So the change is bringing in long-term satisfaction and success, and definitely reputation, good reputation as well. All right, Libra rising sun and moon, Jupiter is in your 9th house. Jupiter loves to be here because rules the 9th house. Anything to do with education, long distance traveling, older siblings, foreign matters, right? And Pluto in the 5th house, which is investment, children, creative project. Embarking on creative ventures that receive critical acclaim and public recognition is possible. There will be some kind of educational achievement because of the 9th house is included. If you would like to pursue higher education or teaching opportunities, then you are capable to do that. You're capable to learn another language. You're capable to teach other language, and professionally you will grow, but you're going to use your creative project, your creative mind, and you also capable to marry, to find a romantic partner and marry, especially if it's your second marriage and the person could be a foreigner as well. You are also capable to engage in international travel that expands cultural understanding and personal perspectives as well. Gaining recognition for artistic talents, creative project, anything to do with publishing, anything to do with book writing, anything to do finding an agent, a manager for singing, like a record label studio could be as well. And definitely personal growth through romantic relationship, as I mentioned before, because it will bring you joy and pleasure. Scorpio rising sun and moon, Jupiter in the 8th house, Pluto in the 4th house. 8th house is anything to do with other people's money, stock market and bank and taboo, sex and death and inheritance. 4th house is your family, your roots, your real estate. So this is really good to get a very good opportunity to buy a house for you Scorpios, or sell a house, or your financial situation could grow through either an investment in house or real estate, or inheritances. So you can also renovate a home if you would like to, but is also going to help with the property value right now and your living condition. Also, you are capable to heal family dynamics through anything, through psychological therapy, anything through meditation, and it's going to heal your relationship with your family, gonna have a stronger bond between you and your family members. If you would like to do some kind of research and engage in a research project that is yield for you right now, if you would like to also hire a therapist or psychologist right now, it could be, or maybe you are a person who has to go and investigate some kind of case, and you have to hire a detective, and it's going to help you with financial satisfaction. All right, Sagittarius rising sun and moon, I'm a Sag rising, if you don't know yet. Jupiter is going to be in our seventh house. Seventh house, anything to do with legal matters, partnership, and also with our clients. And Pluto in the third house, anything to do with third house is community, the neighborhood, anything to do with your younger siblings, anything to do with what study, like skill-based studies. Actually, creating online school could be really good. Also, to have a new partner who could bring success for us. Also, it could be an engagement or, a marriage if you are not married yet. And if you are living in an unsatisfied relationship, it can bring a blessing endings for you. Definitely you will experience breakthrough in communication skills. So as I did experience, not only because English is my second language and my English got very, very good and I can express myself quickly, fast, and my brain, I feel like like it's very intense and it's always working and I always have innovative ideas. So that's what you're going to experience. You want to write, you want to do schools, you want to teach, and it's going to be successful, really, really professional, very successful. And there could be also some kind of contract coming in for your benefits as well, some kind of new agreements. Perhaps, you're going to get hired to write. You can become a ghostwriter, or you can actually open a publisher company as well. But definitely teaching and mentoring will be really, really, really good, because with your knowledge and with your ideas, you're going to be capable to influence others who are seeking for your wiseness, and increasing anything to do with community and community activities could be very, very positive for you as well. All right, Capricorn rising sun and moon is going to happen in your sixth house and second house. Sixth house is it's your tenancy and rental property. It's your pet, it's your health, it's your service for others, and that's your work environment as well. So you're going to definitely implement in health routines. Second has anything to do with your values, with your earned resources, earn income. So definitely your work environment going to get improved. You might going to hire a lot of people, or to work with you or for you, and it's going to be more productivity, which is improves your well-being, improves your earnings as well. So it could be something to hire foreigners, or you are capable to hire people who only like they are working for you online but not necessarily in the same office. Enhancing the workplace efficiency, and like renovate or do something very pleasant to it. Also, financial gains are very possible because that's the second and sixth house. So the work and the strategy, what you are doing and the way you invest in your work are absolutely going to affect your income, as I said before. And you're going to receive a promotion, or you're going to get recognized for your hard work and for your dedication, which is also bringing some kind of bonus into your life. If you would like to develop practical skills right now, you are welcome to do so, because the energies are really, really good for that, to actually do something with your professional life. And it's going to bring in greater stability for later on for you. Aquarius rising sun and moon, Jupiter is in your fifth house, Pluto is in your first house. Very big transformation with your the way you represent yourself, your company, or like anything to do with your ego. And also Jupiter in the fifth house, creative project, investment, kids, and romantic partner. Engaging in creative project that receive public recognition and personal satisfaction is more likely right now. Also, personal transformation, because of the first house, as I mentioned, is going to undergo significant personal transformation, like your self-confidence, your self-awareness. Pluto is really demolishing everything, peeling off the ego, and then you rebuild yourself. You are rising like phoenix from ashes. You are capable to take on leadership role, especially in artistic or creative communities, anything to do with record label studio. You become a manager or agent or a singer, or you are writing lyrics, but it is possible. And if you would like to actually have some kind of new romance and embark right now, some kind of romantic, like new area in your life, you are capable to bring joy in that. And Jupiter in the fifth house could bring in lottery winning or winning in general, being lucky in general. You might going to have a kid, you might going to become pregnant, or you're going to have very, very good, joyous news around your children. And definitely you are going to be capable to gain public recognition, but it's going to be through some kind of artistic project. All right, and last but not least, my fellow Pisceans, listen, it's going to happen in our fourth house, and Pluto is on our 12th house. 12th house, anything to do with subconscious, hidden matters, hidden enemies, your bedroom, anything to do with underprivileged people, jail, hospice, hospitals, hospitality, retreats, addiction, 12th house is really versatile and rules a lot of things. And fourth house is our home, family. So our roots, your real estate. So Jupiter in the fourth house definitely could bring in like selling a house or buying a house for you. It could be something with your dream house, because Pluto in the 12th house representing dreams. So you are capable to buy your dream house during this year. And improving your home, anything to do with renovation or relocation or creating harmonious living space. Maybe you're going to create harmony between you and your family members, the whole entire family dynamic going to through a healing. Maybe you're going to need mediation or therapy, right? Which is going to straighten the bond between you and your family, between you and your children. You're going to have deeper understanding. And it could be like, because 12 was anything to do with addiction and, self-sabotaging behavior. So, and engaging in inner work and self-reflection, leading to significant psychological and spiritual growth. You're going to go to retreats. You might going to start to psychedelic, mushroom use, or definitely there is a lot of healing going on here. You are getting rid of self-sabotaging behavior, addiction, and ancestral healing, because fourth house is your rules and your family karma as well, and ancestral healing is possible. Maybe you're going to look for your family tree and somehow capable to heal your karma there. All right, so Pluto, Jupiter, what kind of affirmation and gemstones or anything to do with herbs can we use? So as I said, Jupiter rules the 12th and the 9th house. Jupiter and Juno married on lapis lazuli. So lapis lazuli is the favorite stone of Jupiter over there. Okay, so I want you to use during this beautiful trine lapis lazuli. And Pluto, anything to do with black stones, because that's transformation. It's volcanic stones. Anything to do with obsidian, black tourmaline, those stones you are capable to use. And what you have to do affirmation, you have to repeat, I embrace growth and transformation with an open heart and mind. Also, you can say, I harness my inner power to create positive change in my life and world. I am open to the abundant opportunities that the universe offers me. So repeat this free affirmation over here, and you are capable to create positivity in your life. If you would like to use some herbs, you can use mugwort for Pluto. It's also rules Pisces as well. And for Jupiter and abundance luck, I usually sage the house and I use basil, holy basil or basil. And also I do use bay leaves, because bay leaves is victory as well. So you can create a prosperity altar if you want, and in your home. And because of Feng Shui, do that on the southeast, because that is the wealth corner. So because Jupiter associated with lapis lazuli, you can put any kind of crystal which is bringing abundance and growth, and that is lapis lazuli. It's also citrine, it's also amethyst, any kind of also jade could bring in, or emerald, or ruby could bring in abundance. But you also have to protect your place because Pluto is there. And you can put on your altar something with rosemary or mugwort as well. And you use black obsidian actually, or tourmaline, black tourmaline on the north side of the home. And you are using your affirmation every single day. You can use black candle for keeping away the bad energy, and you can use actually anything with blue or anything with green candles for prosperity if you would like to, and do your affirmations and prayers. All right, you guys. So that is Jupiter and Pluto. And as I said, it's going to get triggered over and over again. When Venus was there before, but Mercury is going, Mars is going, and it's going to get triggered over and over again. And with Uranus especially, I'm coming up with new videos. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Bye for now.